Hi, and welcome back to this lab. Today we're talking about Centrify Server Suite 2016 and the ability to perform local account management. In the previous videos, we have tested already that we can provision an account on multiple systems, on subset of systems, and that we have are also able to disable the account, remove it from its password, and also trigger actions like creating the home directory and randomizing the password. In this particular video, we're going to combine two products from Centrify. We're going to combine Centrify Server Suite and Centrify Privilege Service. So Centrify Privilege Service allows me to do shared account password management, privilege session management, and application-to-application password management. It's a great complement to the RBAC capabilities of Server Suite. Um, you know, eh, in order for it to communicate to my environment, I have to have a cloud connector set up. The cloud connector can act as a proxy, but also at the same time as an AD bridge. So the cloud service can actually authenticate Active Directory users. Another piece of setup that I needed to do was, in order for machines to authenticate against the servers, I needed to create a role that included the machines that I wanted to participate in this test and grant them the right to do privilege management. This is going to allow the CLI toolkit tools to perform the functions. And the CLI toolkit can be obtained directly from a Privilege Manager in the settings page. So the CLI toolkit had to be installed in my machine. In this case, if I do a yum info centrify cc, it's already installed, right? Actually, as a matter of fact, I gotta do do. So it's already installed in my machine. So uh, right now I have in queue the same user. I have it disabled, James Fu, and I remove the home directory. So if I do a getent password James Fu, I won't be able to get anything. And if I look at the home folder, there's no home directory for that user. Um, Centrify Privilege Service includes a version of the handler that was included with Centrify Server Suite. The difference with this one is that this will actually manage the password inside the vault. So I have to modify the Centrify DC configuration script again. So let's dz do vi etc centrify dc and then centrifydc.conf. So all I need to do is change the location. Centrify is very consistent with this. So I'm going to add is Centrify CC is actually the same name of the file, and I have to reload. So dz do ad reload. So all right. So now I'm going to trigger a provisioning action, and my expectation is that, and let's just go ahead and oh, I was going to skip a step. So in order for the machine to actually have a managed resource, it has to join the cloud service as a resource. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do a dz do c join. Actually, I think it may have already something typed in here. So a c join minus n means the name of the resource, and minus a the address, in this case the fqdn, and minus k means use Kerberos. So it's going to authenticate using Kerberos via the cloud connector. So the key here is that now notice that it says successfully happened. If I look at the resources here, I have a machine called engineering CentOS 6, right? So this machine has no accounts being managed at the moment. So my expectation is that we have an account managed once the provisioning action happens. So let's go ahead and enable our user. And when I enable this user, I can refresh using the the corresponding command, or I can do an AD flush. So if I don't want to find it, so dz do AD flush. There you go. So let's take a look and see if we can see our user. Here it is. Let's see if we have the home directory. Here it is. There's a home directory. And let's see if we have an account. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh here. And I can right click here and let's take a look and see if there's an account. They notice that James Fu is here. So I'm actually a privileged user in this vault, right? So I can actually have an assisted login with that account using, in this case, SSH, or I can expose the password, right? Um, and be able to see it. The password, once it's checked out or checked in, the password is going to be rotated. Or I can do something really cool here. I can have any script or utility that can make a call to a CLI tool or a web call be able to use that password maybe in the context of a script. And once the script is over, it can be changed automatically. So interactively, I can use the cget_account command, and I need to elevate. And I can do for James Fu, and notice that it's going to say, hey, the password is going to be displayed and is going to be changed in a minute. So I have to say yes to that. And let's take a look. And notice that the password is being exposed for me. So this shows a lot of examples of the things that you can do with, in this case, using even your own password manager or Centrify Privilege Service. You can control not only the lifecycle of the account, but the lifecycle of the password. And that account could be a privilege account, a service account, or an application account. I hope this series of videos helped, and looking forward to see you in Centrify.com.